Hello internet, my name is Hazel from Hazelnuttygames. This piece of hair just like doesn't know what it's doing with my life. Welcome to Saturday. I showered last night before I went to bed, and it is ridiculously hard to get my hair to behave when I do that. I don't know why I bother. It seemed like a good idea at the time. So this week, stuff's been happening, not a whole lot WoW related. In World of Warcraft news, there is not really all that much. I know there's not really a lot going to be happening in Mists of Pandaria now. We're just pretty much ramping up toward the Warlords. They're just kind of like holding the ship together until we can get that out. Children's Week is happening right now. It is exactly the same as it's been since about 2011. So if you did it before, and you got the achievements, you got the pets or whatever, you're pretty much good. However, you can do the event again on as many alts as you want to get additional copies of the pets if you wanted to run a team with more than one of them, or if you more ludicrously, if you want to, not ludicrously, lucratively, if you wanted to sell some of the extra pets. The Outland ones in particular, like Egbert and Willy, and they sell pretty good, especially if you hang on to them for a little bit. So if you have a little bit of extra time, I would recommend doing that. But that's really up to you. I haven't been keeping a super close eye on Warlords of Draenor news. It's mostly like little things that are like quest strings and item names. But we've seen confirmation that the zones in Draenor are going to have a similar system to the Timeless Isle in terms of rare spawns and treasure chests, which is kind of cool because that was a very neat thing to encourage exploration of the zone as opposed to just like going from quest to quest to quest to quest. So I'm excited about that. I love the Timeless Isle. I love just like running around it and just having it be kind of alive around you as opposed to really static. So if all of Draenor feels like that, it's going to be fantastic. What else? This is going to be a somewhat short vlog because this afternoon today I'm going off to a Ren fair, which will be quite fun, a Renaissance fair. Weather's not great, but you know, we'll make do, and I slept in a little bit, so I don't have a whole lot of time to film this. I will probably post a couple of pictures on Instagram if I can get any good ones. I'm not going to dress up too much because I don't really have a whole lot to dress up with, but it'll still be fun. Get some, I'd say like a turkey leg or something, but as a vegetarian, the Ren Fair food is pretty sparse. I usually just get waffles. Anybody that happens to have an Instagram account, just as like an offhand, that wants to see a ton of pictures of my dogs, follow me. That's pretty much all I post. I'm sure there'll be food in there somewhere, but it's mostly just puppies. So that's that. What else this week? Oh man. So story time. Totally unrelated to games. One of our roommates here decided to get a used treadmill. Got it off a friend, brought it home, set it up in the garage. And it was just like available for use. And I was kind of excited because I had a treadmill growing up and I didn't work out on it like religiously, but I remember it was really nice to be able to just go for a run when the weather really sucked and not have to get like soaked. So I was excited about that, and I wanted to clean up the area around it because it's in a garage, and this garage hasn't been like thoroughly cleaned in a long time. So it's right in front of a window with like, I'm gonna say spider webs, but they were like intense, like huge funnel web in two corners of the thing, and then just like it was frightening. And I was gonna just go like with a vacuum and just like get rid of all of it. And I go up to it and I see this spider like sitting in the funnel staring at me, and he's pretty big. And I didn't know if you could jump or not, and I was like, I'm gonna leave this for somebody who's too manly to squeak out of this. So I left it, and eventually a couple days later I got one of the guys to go in with the shop vac and get rid of all the webbing, and then I can clean the window, and it's great. And then the evening after we got rid of the web, I come back into the room, and right beside my desk, the same spider, or at least one that looks exactly like him, is just like sitting on the wall in the corner, just staring at me, being like, you made me homeless. And I'm just, so he's gone now. I vacated while he was murdered because A, I felt bad, and secondly, he was real big. And, apparently he popped like a little jelly-filled starburst, so that's gross. Gross spider stories, yeah. Oh man, I don't usually mind spiders, but I guess I do. They don't frighten me so long as they don't sneak up on me, but I still don't really want to share a lot of space with them, so that's that. What else? This week I have been having a lot of fun with the latest episode of The Wolf Among Us, Crooked Mile. I feel like it's heating up pretty good. Like the last episode had some solid revelations and action to it, and I think we must be getting close to the end of it. I bet there's just like one or two more chunks of gameplay left to do. So that'll be really fun. And then after that, I'm going to start a new playthrough a new run of Don't Starve. With the Reign of Giants DLC. I'll check out, see what that's all about. I am going to do it with face cam. I know it doesn't need it, but I've gotten very used to having the face cam there, and I like using it to connect with people. If you don't like it, don't watch it, but that's going to be that, and I'm really excited because I haven't played Don't Starve in forever, and I get so into it. Oh, I love Don't Starve. And then, yeah, as always, I won't talk too much about Dark Souls 2 because I don't want to spoil anything, and without spoiling things, there's only so much I can say, but oh my god, it's great. I love it so much. I can already see myself, like, I'm like 35 hours into my first playthrough, and I want to do, like, every build possible. I want to, like, I want to do everything. I want to put, oh man, it's great. I want to make video content for it, but if I'm going to do any kind of boss guides or boss videos or anything like that, I need to first dump like another 100 hours into it so I can be like somewhat decent at the game, because right now I'm probably like 3 out of 10 in terms of Dark Souls skills. So that's it's a possibility. I would love to do just videos of boss kills and various builds. That would be really fun, but we'll see. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna skip questions because I don't really have any, and because I gotta get going. But you guys are all fantastic. I hope you have an awesome, wonderful week. If you want to follow any of the social media things, including the Instagram, there's links down underneath. If you want to send me a question to have answered on a Saturday vlog, then send them directly to me on YouTube as a message or to my Gmail. Have Saturday vlog question as your subject line, and I will get to it at a Saturday vlog, unless it's horribly offensive. Or, yeah. And that is that. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.